Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football, and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Hall. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds and gain decent yardage. The completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line, the running back, to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. He hands it off from the gun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Hall. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Hall. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the returner, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, How many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He breaks free. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. The Noles come up to the line in a hurry-up. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. fighting off the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught near the goal line. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Hall. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point was up and good. This one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Hall. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Florida State. Might have to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. Run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Flanagan. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Running with purpose. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Hall. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made wide open way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play put in the scoring position before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's third down for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He shreds the tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Knowles will have to kick this away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Knowles. Just ran away from the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Hall. The quarterback still keeping this play alive. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They'll test the right side here.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's the Jets' sweep here on third down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. is back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw. It's Hall. Powering right past the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the sophomore making an impact play. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Hall. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback?
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
What a spot there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
The Noles will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hall. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The offense going with the hurry up. Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, looking deep. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. That sack sets up a third down play. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Trying to extend the play. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Automatic in the PAT. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Scanning the field, it's Hall. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch him. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Bouncy up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to end at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.